welcome back to my channel. I am Samantha and I am here with my selection series vlog. So I will be participating in the selection series buddy read with my friend Ellie from Ellie's Little Library. She's the sweetest and I'm so excited to be able to participate in my first buddy read on BookTube. There are 5 books in the series. I don't have all 5, but I have the first 3. The other 2 are coming in the mail. I have the first book, the selection, which I did already start reading, as you can tell from the bookmark. Then the second one, the Light, and then the third one, the One. All these covers are gorgeous. It's been quite fun so far. I did already start the first book. I'm about halfway through and I'm loving it so far. I think America has been a great character and I really think that her and Maxon have such a cute little relationship, little friendship, and I feel like Maxon should be protected at all costs. And I feel like even though America is being a little resistant to him right now, she's going to end up falling for him because of their friendship. It has been so strong, so vulnerable, and honest so far. I am hoping to finish this tonight. Tomorrow is July 4th, and I'm going to be going away with my best friend. So I won't be doing a lot of reading, obviously, and then depending on how I'm feeling Sunday, I don't know how much I'll read, and then I'm actually off Monday for the holidays. So hoping to get through this today so I can at least start the second book tonight and then get more into it at the end of the weekend. Hey guys, I'm back. Hopefully you can hear me because I just turned the AC on because it is very humid where I live right now. But I wanted to vlog real quick because the other 2 books of the selection series, The Heir and the Crown, came in. Hey guys, it's me again. So I just got to chapter 20 and 25, so I'm definitely going to finish tonight. And when I say tonight, I mean Friday, the 3rd of July. And oh my gosh, Maxon and America finally kissed, and I loved it because I've been waiting for it to happen, and the build-up has been crazy, and it's so good. But I'm like nervous about how it's gonna end because obviously there's still a lot of girls in the selection, so, and you can tell that America is definitely starting to get jealous of the other girls. So I think that she is starting to realize that her feelings are a little more friendlier than she thought. I'm definitely gonna finish soon. Like, I literally cannot put this down, and I'm so mad at myself for waiting so long. So I will be back soon. Hey guys, I'm back with another update. So I finished the first book, and oh my god, I loved it so much. I literally couldn't put it down, and the ending has me on the edge. And I'm also really pissed off that Aspen just walks back in and is trying to take America from Maxon. Like, boy, you had your chance. So, oh, this is full spoilers, by the way. So I hope I didn't spoil too much for anyone who hasn't read it. But I'm going to be starting the second book tonight, The Light. I think I'm saying that word wrong, whatever. I don't know how far I'll get in this one tonight. I didn't think I was going to read the selection that fast, but it was just so good. So I'm really excited to pick this up, and I will hopefully have more updates for you guys soon on my progress with the second book. So stay tuned. Hey guys, so today is Saturday, July 4th. So happy July 4th, even though you guys are going to be seeing this after July 4th. I'm wearing my Rose in the USA t-shirts. I'll probably change to my Stars tank top later this afternoon since they're both perfect for the holiday today. I have my Dunkin' Refresher ready, and so far I have read over 100 pages of the Elite, and this book really picked up right after the selection ended, and it's already been so intense. I'm 117 pages in and 12 chapters. I definitely think I'm going to get to the halfway point before I go to the July 4th picnic that I'm going to today, and I am just so addicted, but also really annoyed because America keeps going back and forth between, oh, I love Aspen, no, I love Maxon, and telling Maxon, yeah, I can do this, and then, oh, you're making a mistake, and it's getting really annoying because she says it in like every chapter. So I'm very eager for her to just make up her mind and stop being annoying. So we will see if that will continue or if it'll get better, because I think that's going to affect my overall rating when I do finish. So I'm jumping in because I realized as I'm watching the videos I've done so far that I've been saying the title of this book wrong the entire time. And I know how to correctly pronounce the word, but then I just can't do it. So I know that I'm pronouncing it wrong. I probably will pronounce it wrong again. I know it is the elite, not the elite. It is the elite. I know that I probably look like an idiot, but some words are just hard. So hopefully I catch myself and try to say that instead of elite. No, it's the elite. So just wanted to throw that in there. Hey guys, I'm back with another update. If you notice, I'm actually wearing makeup for once. I realized I don't think I've worn makeup in any of my videos since I started my channel back up, because with quarantine I've just been like, I'm not going to work, like I'm just not gonna wear. But in spite of the holiday, I decided to do it today. But anyways, so I just came back from being outside. It has rained the past couple of days here, so it was nice to finally go out on my hammock, but it definitely was really hot in the sun. But I managed to get 51% through the book according to Goodreads, and I'm on page 172 of the Elite. I said it right that time. And I don't know how to feel. Like, I'm really frustrated because I feel like Aspen just needs to chill and is really trying to sabotage America. And it's making me mad because it's making her second guess her feelings for Maxon. And I'm just like, and then now that Maxon is obviously starting to have feelings for another one of the girls, I'm like on the edge of my seat, like, oh my god, like, what's gonna happen? Like, is he still gonna choose America? Because my guess is that he is, since there's 3 other books after this one, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to read anymore today because I am leaving soon. I may be able to get like maybe another chapter in, but if I could, I would just read all day because I'm very eager to see what happens next. And I just hope that Aspen chills because he is a character I very much dislike right now. Hey guys, so I'm here with another update. It is Sunday, July 5th, and I finished the Elite. Ellie and I are pretty much reading at the same pace, which is great. So we have really good discussions because we've been keeping up with each other. So we've been finishing at the same time, which is awesome. And it seems like it takes us like 2 days to read a book. I cannot believe that we are 5 days into July and already 2 books down. So we have just been cruising right through. So today I am going to start the third book in the selection series. I'm hoping to make a good dent in this one, especially because of the way that the Elite ended. Literally had me so shocked and so mad at the same time. So I have a lot of theories going around in my head, and I'm really eager to see what happens in this third book, especially because she is wearing white. So I'm thinking that she's gonna be getting married. We'll see. So today I plan to, I'm wearing my blue light glasses so I can do some editing on my June wrap-up video. I'm gonna type up my blog with my thoughts on the Elite. I have my refresher like yesterday, and I'm just ready to go. I just can't get over how this book ended. Hey guys, I am about 100 pages into the one. I just got to chapter 13 and I'm liking it, but I'm also like really eager for the selection to be over. I do think it's really cool so far that Maxon and America are starting to take on the rebels themselves, and it just justifies to Maxon like America should be your bride. So I'm just waiting for something to happen to ruin America's chances, because of course that would happen. I am back way sooner than I thought I was going to be, because I just read that America got shot. That's all I have to say. All right, I'm back. So I am on page 197 in chapter 21 of the one. I am 60% through according to Goodreads. I am definitely reading a lot more than I thought I was going to today, and I will definitely finish by tomorrow if I don't finish tonight. Just because I'm like really into it, because I'm really curious what's gonna happen, and America just keeps being a badass and standing up to the king and the way that Ilya is run. But I know that because things are so good right now that something's gonna happen and it's just gonna make everything terrible. And I don't know if I'm ready for that. So I know there's novellas out, so I think I'm gonna end up picking those up eventually. Maybe not this month, but soon. 7 o'clock at night over here, and I'm off tomorrow, so we'll see how far I get. But I am really liking this one. It's definitely making the second book seem like the worst out of the three so far, so we'll see if that continues. I just finished chapter 22 and read page 222, and I am shook. I just knew that happiness wasn't gonna last forever, but this. So I just read that she went home for the funeral, which was so sad, and then she comes back and says, "I love you" to Maxon, and then he finds out the truth about Aspen, and I'm just like, no! I knew that was going to happen, but I was hoping it would go a different way. So then I read the chapter that has the letters that Maxon wrote to her, and my heart is just breaking. And I cannot put this down. I'm definitely finishing this today, and I just started it today. So that's where my life is at. And I just can't handle it. Oh my god, what did I just read? Okay, so I hated Celeste, and now I'm rooting for her, and she gets shot? I just finished the one. Oh my god. That book was phenomenal. Like, so many bad things happened, but so many good things happened, and I was literally smiling like an idiot at the ending. That was so good! And I'm also so happy that there's two other books. Even though I know the two other books, I think, follow Maxon and America's Daughter, I still get to have Maxon in America, and that's really all I care about. But, oh my god, that was so good! I think this is probably my favorite out of the three that I've read so far. And I read it in a day because I could not put it down. I think I've spent the majority of my day reading because one thing would happen after another.
Hey guys, today is Monday, July 6th, I believe, and I'm off work today. I'm currently at my parents' house. I've got some errands to run, but I did start the fourth book, The Heir. I am in 20 pages in and about 3 chapters, so 4 chapters. I'm gonna be doing some reading today while I get a pedicure, and this follows Maxon, America's Daughter, Edelyn, and her point of view, so it'll be interesting to see how things are different.
So I am officially 14 chapters into The Heir, and not sure how I feel about it yet. Evelyn's very much against the selection because she just wants to rule by herself when she becomes queen. So I kind of feel like that's nice that she is kind of pushing for women's empowerment, but also Evelyn is very bratty, and I'm surprised by that because Maxon and America didn't seem so bratty. They seem stubborn in their own way, but Evelyn's just very, very bratty. I'm interested to see how this happens and how this works out. I don't think I'm going to put through this as fast as the first 3 books because I really liked Maxon and America's story. But it is nice to see them kind of making appearances in this book with their daughter, and seeing them as parents is really sweet. So we'll see. I'm going to be starting another book today that I just got for my book of the month, and so I'm going to be reading more than one physical book at a time. So we'll see how far I get, and if I continue to feel this way, or if maybe Edelyn makes me start liking her. Who knows?
Hey guys, I'm currently laying in bed. I just read another 2 chapters. I'm on chapter 16. And I really don't like Edelyn, but I do really like her brother Aaron, I think is how you pronounce it, when I looked it up earlier today. I don't know how much I'll read tomorrow. I'm going back to work. I've been working from home and will continue to do so. I was just off today for the holiday. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to read because I have kind of a busy week this week with work, but hopefully I can get through another couple of chapters.
Hey guys, today is Tuesday, July 7th. My hair is a mess. I was just laying down. I'm here with another update, of course, on the fourth selection book, The Heir. I didn't get to do a lot of reading today because I was off from work yesterday, so I had a lot of catching up to do, and with emails and phone calls and all the other stuff I had scheduled. And I've also been really into my Switch lately, especially with the new Animal Crossing update where you can do sea diving, and I've been catching a lot of sharks so I could pay off my loan. So I've been spending a lot of time doing that. I have been spending the past half hour or so reading. I am on chapter 25, and I'm like 70% through the book according to Goodreads. And I have mixed feelings about it. It's like every time Evelyn does something to redeem herself, she ends up doing something to be a jerk again, and I'm just like, you had to go there. I do think it's really interesting to see the selection with a female perspective and seeing all the boys and how they act. It's been pretty intense with these guys so far. There's been a lot of fights. There's been a lot more of Maxon being involved, and I really like the bond between Elin and her twin Erin. I think it's super cute. I am rooting for Kyle. It seems like she really kind of pushed him off because she's known him forever, but then she wants to keep kissing him, and I think she's starting to have feelings for him and is trying to deny it. Kind of like how America was with Maxon in the first three books. But I also feel like she's going to end up falling for Henry's translator, Eric. But I don't know how that's going to work because he's not part of the selection. So that's kind of where my thoughts are right now. I have also been reading What You Wish For by Catherine Center at the same time as this, and I really like that book more than I like this book, just because it's the same as the last three books, and I honestly feel like the fourth book should have been a continuation of Max and America, like the beginning of their marriage, the beginning of their reign as king and queen, and I would have loved to see how they dissolve the caste system, or caste, however you pronounce it. So we'll see how much further I get. I'll check in again before the end of the night. I'd really like to be done with this book by tomorrow so I can start the fifth one and final one and get on to the other books on my TBR. So we will see how that goes. Hey guys, so today is Tuesday, July 8th. I don't know why I can't remember the date for some reason. And I did successfully read two more chapters last night of The Heir, and I read another two this morning. So I'm almost done. I'll definitely be finishing today. I am on chapter 30 and page 304, and there's only 330 pages. So I'll definitely be finishing today. I still am iffy about Evelyn. I do think it's nice that she's starting to take this lecture more seriously, but something about her still bothers me, and I feel like the way she treats her maid Mina is very passive aggressive. So I'm not quite sure how this book is going to end. I'm just hoping that Evelyn's a little more tolerable in the fifth book than she is in this. I just finished The Heir, and this is definitely going to be my lowest rated book. I just really couldn't get past Evelyn and how snotty she was. And at the end, when she basically told her brother Aaron to give up Camille so that she could be with her brother forever, I felt like that was super selfish. Like, I get that their twin bond is really powerful and strong, which is awesome, but to tell your brother to give up his love because you want him to yourself is a problem. And then when they run off and get married, she's like, "Oh, my brother was right." And he basically tells her how it is and tells her she's a brat. I was like, yes, thank you. Maybe she'll finally listen to him. So, and then it ends with America having a heart attack, and if she dies, I will be pissed. So, that's where I'm at with this one. I'm going to be starting the last book, which is also the shortest, The Crown, tonight. It's under 300 pages, which all the other books are over 300. So this will probably be a quick read depending on how annoying Evelyn is, but I definitely feel like The Heir gets 3, maybe 3.5, just because Evelyn was so unlikable. Like, I really think that every redeeming quality she had, she ended up ruining by her attitude. So there's that. Hey guys, today is Thursday, July 9th. Feeling very flowery today with my headband and my dress. I did start The Crown last night, which is the final book in the selection series. I got to chapter 10. This book is the smallest of the five. It's only 278 pages, and the epilogue is only a page long. So I think I'm going to end up finishing it tonight because it is so short. I'm definitely interested to see what ends up happening with the selection for her. I definitely think that the first three were still the best, and I would have loved to see that story continue, but I see why we're following Evelyn in the last two books. So I am back, and I have finished the final book in the selection series. The bookmark is still in there because I found a quote that I want to post to my blog. Uh, I can't believe it's over. I really, really did like the series, and I'm kind of kicking myself for taking so long to read it, but also happy because I was able to read books back to back and I didn't have to wait for their release to come out. I definitely feel like the first three books were the best. I really liked following America and Maxim's story, and it was nice to see them in the heir and the crown take their role on as parents. But Evelyn was just a hard character for me to like. In the fifth book, she did redeem herself. I ended up liking her a lot in the fifth book because she showed some serious character development. And it was nice to see all the decisions she was making and for the country and how she was thinking of people and how they were, upset with the way things were running, similar to how when Maxon was uh, becoming king, the people were unhappy with the case. So I think the love interest in this book was kind of random. So I was rooting for Kyle, but I knew that they weren't going to end up together because it would have been too obvious. But I did not expect her to go for the translator Eric or Iko, however you say his name. I feel like it was so random. Like, I guess it makes sense because she was very much against the selection and didn't want to have to be forced to have a husband, and she ends up falling for the guy who's now part of the selection. So it's very much an Evelyn move, but it just seemed so random to me. I thought that Kyle was going to be the one that was going to win at one point until I started kind of catching on to how she was feeling about Eric. I do think that I would have loved to see more of an epilogue. So epilogue in this is only one page. And I know that there's a special edition of this book where it takes place 6 years later, and I ended up finding it on Pinterest for free and just reading pictures of it. But I wish that had been part of this book instead of a bonus edition because the way the epilogue was very vague. And I guess it was open ended for readers to kind of decide their own ending. But I would have liked to see more of an epilogue to see like their wedding day. Apparently, Evelyn threw up on their wedding day. Like, I would have loved to read that. I do think this book was the shortest, and it almost seemed like Kira Cass kind of just was over it. And I feel like with this one, the writing is very similar, but I feel like she didn't try as hard with this one. The selection was very fast, probably because of some political moves that need to be made. But overall, it was a good series. I'm really happy I read it. The books are so easy to read, it's like eating candy. So overall, my favorite book was The One. I devoured that book in a day. The third book was definitely my favorite. I felt like that tied everything together so well, and the series really could have ended there. I don't think the fourth and fifth book were really necessary, but again, I see why she did it. So this was my lovely vlog. Congrats if you've made it this far to watching my rants and thoughts about reading the selection for the first time. And if you have read it, which I'm pretty sure almost everyone on BookTube has except for myself, let me know which one was your favorite of the five, and if you could write another selection book, what would you put in it, and how would you have liked things to end? But definitely glad that I finally read this, and I just want to give a shout out to Ellie again at Ellie's Little Library for posting about it. We were talking about books we hadn't read, and she mentioned the selection, and so did I. And then she suggested a buddy read, and I'm so happy she did because it really made me pick up the series sooner than I would have. And I did order the novellas, so I'm excited to read those. But it was fun, and the buddy read was fun, and the stories were fun, except for Elin. She sucked, but